Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to part 7 of our Norscan Wulfric campaign. At the moment, Wulfric is just plotting how to conquer the rest of Norsca to give us some additional income to expand our armies forward. We also just finished our first hunt, which gave us a great little bit of kit. In fact, let's pick our next hunt. Let's just go along the list, shall we? Giant Saigar Eyeball. Let's do this one. Recruit a unit of Marauder Hunters. That's not particularly helpful, but alright. What we can do, actually, because you're going to be sticking around for at least another turn. Because we're waiting for that to be built. Let's get you to cancel these spears. Recruit some hunters. Was it any type of hunter in particular? Let's remind ourselves. Javelins. Okay, we're doing that. Wintertooth, we just need to sack one more Empire-related province, which will count as Kislev. Have 4 Marauder Berserkers in Wulfric's army. Oh, this is going to be a problem. How many do we have already? 1, 2, 3. But I don't think those ones tend to count. So we're going to have to do that. We're spending much... Oh, God. We're spending much more money than I want to. We actually can't let these guys take that. So we're going to have to go to war with another Norscan faction. Oh, well.
Slaughter the sheep. Always ready for a headbutting contest.
What we're going to have to do is cancel our non-aggression pact against them. You know, like the pros we are.
What? Marauders all... I will hear you. Let's find somewhere quiet to talk.
Now, they're not going to like that we did that. But we're going to have to anyway. Now this is why we needed to do that. Because we need this cash. Well, that more than doubles what we have, which is worth it. Might move Frog a bit over here just in case Kislev have another army over here somewhere. Did they double march up to fight us?
That was my idea.
Still 558 coming in from that province. That's pretty good. That was totally worth it for that amount of money. Okay, what you can do is you can take that off him. Don't want to take these good berserkers off him because... I suppose we could always return them. No, we're not going to do that. Because we need this army to start paying for itself. What have you got, Midland? We want to get over here to Norden. Norden maybe come round. Take out the castle there.
Battle time is feeding time.
Wulfric's recruiting. You've moved. This guy. Get to where you're going, would you, bunny? Actually, what we want you to do is just to kind of keep an eye on what's going on over here. Because we need to track him because we're going to kill him.
I am the Wanderer.
Alright, let's end the turn. Doesn't really need any of this stuff up here. He's not going to have any of these in his army. Alright, that's the turn, I guess. Ooh, nice. Raid Mindenheim. Really? Another rebellion? Suppose this is about as defended as it can get.
Bring death. No escape.
And we need the War Shrine.
Despoil and ravage. My challenge? Undeniable.
Actually, we just need him to hang. We need you to hang around for one more turn.
You have my faith.
That's me miscalculating. Because then we can get the Berserker aspect of what he needs, and then you can take the extra Berserkers
Of the shrine.
and go and do whatever you need to do.
To the four corners.
But this is a pretty solid army, and I'm pretty happy with it. Trying to think if there's anything we're drastically. Once we get the shrine, we'll have a space for the skin wolf, the skin wolf Werkin. And then what do we make the other unit? Oh, we need a unit of spears still. That's what we're short of.
Enslave the sunless.
How long do we have this thing for? Another 3 turns? That should work out. Where's Grog? We need to figure out what to do with you, buddy. I think what we're going to do... simply encamp you in raiding. Because you're getting some okay money from here. Better money than you'd get probably... and maybe Erengrad might actually have better stuff. Could we make it to Erengrad in a move?
I eat my enemies.
Probably not. So we're just going to refresh over here.
Where's my next quarry?
And we'll end the turn. Oh, hello, Empire. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Mainly just heroes. I mean, alright, if you want to do this, let's do this. Hellstorm. We do have the hounds to chase down Missile Cav. No skin wolves though, which might be a bit of a problem. We also have the spears. And we have the mammoth. Alright, this will be a pretty interesting one, guys. Let's do it. Quick save in case anything goes wrong. I have a feeling that by the end of this campaign, everyone at Marienburg, the whole garrison, will have some chevrons on them. I mean, we've got enough spears to fight off any cavalry they might have. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we are with another defense of Norsca, of Marienburg. Now, in this one, similar tactics to what we used. I think we've done this battle before, unless I'm mistaken, but similar tactics to what we used last time against Bretonia. Just having our Chaos Knights come in, shut down these Hellstorm rocket batteries, which are very dangerous versus a Norscan army. And they're hitting and doing some damage as well. Oh, that hurt. But we have our Cav, which has come around the side, about to charge in, but under fire from the second Hellstorm rocket battery, which again will do huge damage to the low armor Cav that we have here. Oh, there we go. They got one last volley off before they got mauled. Now the rest of the Empire is coming up, slowly but surely. They're going to try and make the most of their missile Cav, just lining them up to shoot. We respond eventually. But as you can see, this Hellstorm rocket battery, the other one, has done just huge damage. They've also cast Mystifying Miasma on them to slow them down a bit. And they just break. They just can't take all the missile fire. And then this Cav is firing, and we do respond by sending the dogs over to chase them away. But they're taking out some of the spearmen. Some brave souls at the front in the corner there, taking most of the fire. Another chappie dies, and his mate. But they see the dogs. Yeah, we've got magic coming down on us. Not doing too much damage. And these horses keep coming back at the back, and they charge them, and they get chased away, and they charge them. That's what's going on back there, in case you're curious. But the dogs in hot pursuit of the pistoliers. And then we saw they're trying to get their missiles out, but they have this small patch of infantry where, like, we have to deal with these guys. And they have a lot of heroes as well. Blow for blow, I think the Mammoth will win that one against the Empire Captain. But we're sending in our Marauder troops as well as the Trolls to deal with heroes. They're good at dealing with heroes. Now over here we have a problem with all this Cav. We are sending our spears to just chase them and harass them and just get killed by them predominantly. And we're advancing all the rest of our infantry. The Mammoth can break through the lines, get straight into these, I think these are the Free Militia, the Sterling's Revenge, yeah. So the Mammoth will continue to chase them down. Our champions versus a wizard is an okay matchup by me. We have spears into these knights. They are getting shot at, but the spears just need to hold them down. Just really keep them distracted while our main body of work does the killing that it's so good at. We've got units turning around the corner to completely surround these guys. We've got Trolls doing good work against the Sigmar's Sons, who will not break, I think is their trait. And we've got Trolls doing a good job here against the Empire. Spears coming in here against all the heroes on horses, doing their anti-large bonus hits. So you've got Gelt, you've got the Grim, you've got a Light Wizard, and you've got a Grey Wizard, all here surrounded by my Marauders. What are you going to do, Gelt? What are you going to do? Oh, you're going to kick him. He's going to poke you with a stick. If only Wulfric was here, that'd be so many heads to collect at once. Now we also have our axe throwers throwing in a lot of axes into the back of the swordsman here. And you see the Mammoth in the background taking care of those Sterling's Revenge. These guys are just falling like dominoes. Now the heroes are going to do quite well here, especially with them bunched up as they are. But we're just keeping them occupied, keeping them busy. Round the back, we had our dogs, which had chased those missile guys halfway around the earth and charged down the side here, and had just got in before they were broken by the artillery. And we'll finish off the mortar and the Hellstorm rocket battery there that's left over, leaving this body of troops still marching forward, slowly but surely, while we completely annihilate the first body. So the Grey Wizard is being chased off. The Empire Captain is almost dead. We have axes going in at him. And the Sigmar's sons are almost finished as well. We have trolls still chasing down this Empire Captain. And now we have the Mammoth in against Volkmar. And he is not liking that at all. Well, the Light Wizard isn't, and neither is Volkmar. And the trolls are still chasing them. And the Light Wizard breaks. And Volkmar's trying to run away somewhere. Oh, what's the Mammoth going to do? Poo on him? No. Mammoth's just turning around. Oh, what another huge hit on the man. He's got some Pistoliers? Is this Pistoliers coming in to help him? Yeah, Pistoliers coming in to help. And against some trolls, but we've really got their heroes pinned down. The trolls are good at dealing with heroes if there's no other heroes to deal with them. And here we're just trying to distract these missiles, just keep them running. And that's most of that first lot of army troops broken or killed. We still have a lot of spears to deal with any cav incursions. Coming in on the trolls here. Trying to clear a way for Volkmar to run away. But we've got the dogs who have been doing great work back here. They also, not only did they manage to kill the sieges, but they also killed, I think, one unit of archers who'd been left behind to try and deal with them. So they're still a solid missile killing effective force. And here comes the Mammoth, just doing its work. Again, shattering another unit there. And here's Gelt. With the great swords against his armor and what have you. Gelt's running. There's enough troops there to try and deal with him. Now over here we still have Volkmar. And this Empire Captain. And that Grey Wizard came back to shoot at our Mammoth, which we didn't like. Oh, but there's the Empire Captain dead, killed by the Mammoth. Now the Mammoth's going for the Grey Wizard. Get him. Shouldn't have shot at me. Or the Light Wizard, sorry. Oh my god! Oh, the whole top half of his body came off. That's horrific. Nice job, Mammoth. Okay, now we start to engage this second lot. So we had this unit of marauders who are chasing after, I think, some missiles, which the dogs have just chased away. It was the Sterling's revenge, and they got caught in this engagement. So everyone's on their way up to start fighting. Got the great weapon versus them. We're all trying to pull back, but we just engaged them there. I think we were trying to re-engage them a bit further back while we chased away these missiles. But our marauders with great weapons here versus polearms and knights will do okay. They'll hold out for a bit. And we just have marauders versus the other halberds. Now we have this troll still just bashing on Volkmar. And we have the dogs coming in as well now. But this unit's doing great work, holding back 3 units of the Empire. Now, the Mammoth has so much health, he's not too afraid of the anti-large burn as these guys get. We just need to break them and do it properly. Oh, look at that. Very nice. And we've got marauders coming in to recharge these guys. And we're going to sweep across from left to right, just taking out anything in our path. The dogs are still doing a great job trying to chase down missiles. Some knights engage them there. And they get caught a little bit, but they do eventually run away. Well, not run away, run after the missiles, ignoring the knights. And here are some trolls against an Empire captain. And we've got some fleeing Empire units with the surround charge there. We've got the Marauder champions here against the halberds. Now the halberds will actually do okay versus Marauder champions because they do have armor piercing. But not when you have the mammoth just barging in again. And then they break. Rear charge from a mammoth. I wouldn't enjoy that. You wouldn't enjoy that. They didn't enjoy that. So they start to run. Now most of our forces, trolls helping out with chasing down the missiles. Dogs ran away but came back and ran away again. There's another shattered unit, shattered Volkmar, and that shatters the rest of the army. And they all flee. Volkmar, you bloody coward. All the bodies he runs past on the way. But that's the end of the battle there, guys, for the most part. There is some chasing down. But let's go to the battle results screen. Okay, guys, that was a bit of a tighter one than we would have liked. But we managed to kill a number of Empire heroes, get rid of a couple of their regiments of renown, and chase them off. 294 for the Mammoth, 238 for the Hounds, 105 for the Norscan Ice Trolls, and 19 for the other Trolls. That's a bit of a disappointing show from them. But yeah, the boys did themselves well. Fought off a much larger force with much better units. So I'm pretty proud of them there. Well done, lads. And some more chevrons for our units going around. Nice. Although their Reichsguard did a lot of damage. 185, 98 for the Empire Knights. What I wouldn't give for some skin wolves. Now we have... Oh, this is where it's going to become problematic. The Kaos Rebellion is going to come in. We might try and clean up the rest of the Empire, actually. That would be great. Oh, here comes Kislev. Okay, so it looks like... Oh, where's he gone? You need to track down that general. That's your sole job. It looked like he was kind of heading over here. Is this him?
What?
Yeah, this is him. Okay, now Wulfric, surely you're done. Okay, maybe not done.
Bring death. Wolfric, chieftain of the tribe.
So we're gonna pass that to you briefly. You're gonna give us... Doesn't actually matter. Let's say the spears.
Not a chance. Sea fangs ready.
Oh, we need to give them the other berserkers as well.
The eagle guides me. Understood. Wolfric.
Okay, he's got to trigger that thing now, surely. Middenheim. 4 Marauder berserkers.
Trolls. I will not obey.
Your will?
Battle time is feeding time.
So, what shall we do with you is the question. So, Zoizenk, we don't really want to raid again. We could just attack these guys. How far up? That's over half my movement. Could attack these guys at Zoizenk. And hope the auto-resolve is favourable. And we do have a lot of hounds. And the manticores.
Time is feeding time. Killing at last.
I mean, that's not ideal. We're going to take a lot of damage. Even if we fought it, we'd take a lot of damage. But I say we go for it. Woo! Alright, how are we doing on everyone's thing? The Hound's still at 30. 2. Alright, probably have to go for the Crow. Oh no, you can lose your abilities. That's interesting to know. Okay. Good to know, good to know. 18, 8, 28. Move any character to Corone. Okay. Banner of Crimson Reapers. Attribute Vanguard deployment. Bonus versus large +5. Melee attack +5. That's pretty great. Can we move it all? No. So we'll just leave him like this.
I eat my enemies.
Okay, Wulfric got the bonus there, so now we can actually sort out this army properly.
Undeniable.
So give us all of these back. We'll give you... You keep those ones. We're keeping the Famir for now. We're taking them with us. We have the chariot. What did we take from you? We took the spears. Give the spears back. And I think that's it. If we open up 2 spaces... That's for the War Shrine. One's for the Skin Wolf. And what's the other one for? Oh, we took one of his champions as well. There we go.
Confused. Undefeated.
And then I think, really... that about does it. We have our chasing, we have our mammoths. He'll get the Skin Wolf. Now you guys we need to move. Because you guys are coming down here towards Norden. Now we should have enough money to make this last. I think we need to start retreating with Frog. Or maybe not retreating. Maybe just plant him on Erengrad. And let him raid. I think that's what we'll do. King of Trolls. Yeah, that will help us out a lot. And Fight or Die. Fight or Die. Cyclopean Friends. Enfeebling Foe, and Smoke and Mirrors. Oh, we didn't give Wulfric that mammoth recruiting thing. That's stupid. Oh, come on, really? How much can Marienburg take?
Lord of the monster horde. Stomping on. I knew it.
Alright, you rest there for a bit, Frog. How much money making? 467. That's alright. You still got eyes on the guy? Where's he gone? Has he gone past us? No, here he is. He's moved towards us. Excellent. One more turn and you can move off. You can get most of the way to Norden already. Start paying for your keep, army.
To the four corners.
These are all pretty good ones. Income, sacking. I kind of want to keep all of these. Actually, you know what we haven't done?
Overrun the world.
We haven't given you anything. Let's give you that one. Hand weapon. Sure, take that. Physical resistance. Nope. Oh, those are both great. Give you that. You'll probably have to recruit a mammoth at some point, so we'll give you the mammoth one. Recruitment -2. There you go. You have kind of the ones we don't need. Good for you, buddy. And you have some excellent level troops, so don't complain too much. Now you stick with where this guy is. You just keep tracking him. They don't really need to build these. They don't give us anything else, do they? Apart from... No, it just allows us to build more sorcerers. And public order. And chaos corruption. But we don't need any of that just now.
Eternal challenger. I am the wanderer.
How's Marienburg doing? Because it's about to be attacked again.
Tempt me not.
Oh, we seem to have recovered. Oh, for the most part. One more turn would probably sort us out.
World walker.
We will have to eventually make room for these two. Probably have to lose a unit of champions. And a unit of... Huh. A unit of something else. But what we can do actually now... I don't really want to risk... Actually, no, we won't do it yet. What I was thinking of doing was giving Frog that regiment of renowned Famir... Not Famir. Iceworm. What are you doing, Midland? Can you not see I'm about to take Norden? Aren't you upset about that? You're sending some heroes that way for no good reason. Oh, hello, Kislev. Yeah, Frog, you say that. Keep healing. Go for one more turn. What have they got in this army? Nothing that worries me terribly. Nice. What? What? You must be mad. It's miles away. Okay, Wulfric, you're on the move. I prefer to fight him when he was kind of by himself rather than with these guys and with the garrison here in a fully built town. But if I have to, we'll fight him whichever way we can.
It's feeding time.
You stay there, buddy. You just keep doing what you're doing. Might be able to take Slazland.
I will not obey.
Actually, maybe not. That's Boris himself up there.
Despoil, ravage.
I eat my enemies.
Let's just end the turn. Route Marcher. Come on, really? Again? Again you want to do this? What did you buy? You bought yourself some more... You bought yourself some gunners. A mortar. This reinforcement army is... dog turd. Alright, let's do this again. I mean, what should I be afraid of here? Just the gunners, really. Everyone's recovered, and the mammoth's back in fighting shape. So let's just do this. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, another defense of Marienburg. And here we have our Cav coming in, trying to deal with this Hellblast rocket battery straight off the cuff, because we know there isn't a lot defending it, because that second army is full of weak rubbish. So we'll stick with that for now, before this engagement begins over here. Chase them off, and they are Missile Cav, of course. They did take a hit there, but you have all of these heroes just on the verge of death. So we're just trying to chase them off. Quite brave battery crew there. Then we run, throw some javelins, kill the hero. Oh, he took one to the head. Oh, in the eye. That's horrific. Alright, and then we charge off after the next one, which is this one. And he... 3 or 4 in the back there, he dies. And next is Gelt. Now Gelt proves a little bit sturdier. Or we just miss him. One of the two. So we kind of give up on Gelt and look to try and shut down this mortar, which is already firing on our front lines, which can be dangerous. Now we had one ballsy hero just run all the way around this rock and then come up here to face trolls. I just couldn't understand it. Could not understand it. Doesn't do burning damage or anything, but he literally ran into the only unit that has a pretty good chance of killing him single-handedly. So I was happy enough with that engagement. Plus they have frostbite, so we can't even escape. Now the mortar's hitting us. Here comes the Cav on the mortar. Oh my god, just making porcupines of them first. And a fantastic rear charge on the mortar crew there. Now we do have some missiles coming in, which are particularly dangerous, so we send the mammoth after them. Now Dog's going after these gunners, handgunners over here. And the Cav's just finishing off the mortar crew in the background. Now these guys had some kind of blessing put on them, I'm not sure what this is. Oh, harmonic convergence. Which is a pretty good cast on them. Now we have our axe throwers over here, just trying to help out where they can. We had targeted them on something, we hadn't put them on guard mode. They end up running into flagellants, which isn't a great matchup for them. We have the Mammoth kind of slightly wasting his talents chasing down these handgunners, but, you know, we needed it to happen. And we have our cav coming in on these guys here, who start to run. More fool them. So we pretty much shut down all their missiles, and it's just a fight hand-to-hand now. These Norscan trolls are going to finish off this Empire captain, because he was foolish enough to run at that unit like a moron. In fact, we might see his death here. Or maybe not. Maybe I just left him be. Oh, maybe I just left him be. Alright, fair enough. We needed the trolls in here against the flagellants. They've got a very brave wizard here coming up to try to just hit the Mammoth and ran away again. And we've got our Cav still chasing them down. We have the Hounds chasing down these guys now. The Mammoth we freed up to actually get involved in combat. Just take down these flagellants. Oh, lovely job. And we go along the line. We're mostly clear. It's just fighting a few heroes, a few flagellants. The left is probably their strongest defense with these halberds and the swordsmen against our spears. But we just need the spears to hold out a little bit, and then we'll be fine. So the Mammoth just moving along the line, did the work of the halberds, now coming up against Volkmar. Hello, buddy. Remember me from the last battle? Let's finish what we started. And you've got the trolls in there, so he'll be frostbitten now. And his morale's going. Look like Volkmar's trying to run away, but our Mammoth has better stuff to do. He goes after the Empire captain. Clearing out mostly our own units, but, you know, did a lot of damage to the Empire captain as well. And the rest of our units on the right flank coming in to just sweep up what's left. There's still Gelt in the background with very little life. And then these guys shatter. When I say these guys, I think I mean this Empire captain. And everyone shatters. And that's about the end of the battle. Oh no, there are still these flagellants holding out. That's why it hasn't ended officially yet. Is he trying to chase down this guy? One-on-one duel. Who will come out on top? I like that everyone's just standing back and watching this fight. This is pretty cool. Oh no! The flagellant beats him out. Who's up next? Is that all you got? Yeah, indeed. Alright, this guy. Come on. Oh, turns it back. I don't care about that. There we go. There's your arm. Good effort on behalf of that last flagellant. Let's go to the results screen, guys. Alright, guys. That went pretty smoothly. The Mammoth going pretty strong. The Marauder horses doing great work, along with the Hounds just chasing stuff down. Champions holding their own. That's about it, really. Spears doing alright. Shut down their thing. As expected, the Flagellants doing the best. Their heroes being shut down. The Grim not getting a lot of work in. Their captain did a lot, but he died for his troubles. Of the 1,079 men they brought, only 53 survived that battle. What a massacre. Alright, nice little post-battle loot. We'll grab a little bit more. Come on, Rebel Army, do something. Help me out. Attack one of these other factions you're at war with. These Bretonnians look pretty weak. Take them out. Oh, they ran. Of course, of course. Oh, I don't like that they give us even odds on this one. There's no way it is at even odds. Just a whole bunch of marauders. As long as we get some trolls on the hero, we should be fine. God, we're just gonna have to fight this one to make sure, aren't we? All right. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, for the third time in this episode, let's defend Marienburg. If only they'd been kinder with the auto resolves. This is a slightly different one though, guys, because we are forming a new box. Now, this is because they have so many hounds that if we formed into any kind of normal formation, they'd be cycle charging us in the rear, they'd surround us, it would be a complete nightmare. So really, the best strategic thing I could come up with was we need to have a box. We've got some of the sort of better troops inside to figure out where to place them, depending on where they put their better troops, and sort of where to fill in gaps once some of our health starts to go down on some of these units. We're still suffering from the last battle a little bit. The trolls are regenning in the middle to get some of their health back, which is lovely. I think they are, at least. Maybe not. Maybe that was just my imagination. Here comes a fireball. Haha, take that. So let's speed stuff up while they get here, shall we? So as you see, the AI is trying to do its usual wide flanking. Then it realizes, haha, we are here by the rock. But the rock is our ally. Hi ladies and gentlemen, sorry about this, but it seems that the replay somehow got corrupted and the screen kind of just freezes at this point of the battle. So we can't unfortunately show you the rest of this battle, and due to just the way I taped this episode, I don't actually have the battle in real time either, so I'm afraid we're just going to have to skip to the results screen and take it from there. Okay ladies and gentlemen, that one went fairly smoothly. We got our troops done. Mammoth doing great work, as we saw on some of the charges there. Hounds, you know, holding the line. Champions, 122 stand out, apart from the Mammoth. Mammoth did most of the killing there, and that rear charge against that big blob probably helped us out immensely, because we were starting to get whittled away there, but we managed to see them off. But now I will hazard a guess that they might come back with more health recovered than we have, which would be a very big pain in the arse. And as we can see, they have more remaining than we do, so this could still be a problem in the future. Alright, let's grab the gold, as usual. What's the percentage rate? 10%. This might actually end up helping us more. Okay, this time, and this time only, we're taking the 10%. Okay, we've got our new guy here, but they've moved their full stack dangerously close. So we're gonna have him move through the woods and be hidden. I think this hides him. I'm not 100% sure on that though. Wolfenburg's a little bit too well protected. But you know what isn't? Castle von Rauken. So we'll head towards there.
Wintertooth.
How's Frog doing? He's doing okay.
I knew it.
Absolutely
Now he
not.
could kill these guys for fun, which we might do.
I'll get there. Good estate. Prowling. I eat my enemies. What is you? Who's going to anyway? I'll get there.
Excuse me, guys. Okay, so Fort Osterok still has terrible defenses. I don't want these guys sacrificing anything to it, so I'm gonna move over here, which I think is more than a movement array from that army down there in Kislev, which I'm a little bit afraid of. And we will try and scare this army away. Meanwhile, Wulfric. Did we move him already this turn? I can't remember. Doesn't look like it. They have a solid army. That's a feral mammoth with a speed upgrade. This is going to be one hell of a fight.
Where's my next?
So, let's have a quick look. Yeah, so essentially, guys, once we have this fight, which is going to be huge, we will own all of Norsca except for these guys over here, who we'll deal with promptly afterwards. But we will have it, which will be good for us. And it will all be fairly built up as well, so we don't have to spend money building it up ourselves. So this is dastardly and underhanded. Oh, here's the army. Oh, that's not much. That's not much at all. What have they got there? Another couple of heroes. And in here... Okay, they fill out their troops a bit there.
Champions fall. Done and done.
I want to move closer in case he runs. I want to have plenty of movement left. Now that's everyone move. Let's end the turn there.
I like taking empirements.
No, you must be joking, Boris. That's right, run away. Run away. Okay, we can also resolve this one. We'll take the money this time.
Let's fight. It is set.
Is this still him?
What?
Yes, it is.
I am the wanderer.
Let's see if we can move anybody else first. Frog.
Who's going to
Let's have you take this again.
meets their meats? I'll wreck them.
Very nice.
Frog.
Now he does have the 15 physical resistance. But that's pretty... So that leadership will actually come in very handy for a troll army. So that's him moved. Let's move our other guy. Eric. We'd like you to come over here, Eric. And yes, do some raiding. Brass Keep has little to no troops. Kosovo Naralkan has some troops. Alright. The battle to unite Norsca. Let's do it. And we can lightning strike him as well, which is even better. But guys, I hate to do this to you, but we are going to leave it there on this cliffhanger. I will catch you in the next episode. As usual, a huge thank you to all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one, guys. Alright, thanks again.